Maybe I'm stuck up for this, I don't know. But I own a finance firm, and today I was conducting interviews for a financial analyst position that I have open at my firm. I had 10 interviews scheduled, so it has been a long day. It's been back to back to back. But only 5 of them were on time, and I was extremely surprised by that. And I basically kicked out the other 5 that weren't on time. 2 of them kicked themselves out because they didn't even show up, and then the other 3 were over 5 minutes late. And I personally, I don't know if that makes me a boomer or what, but I personally can't do that. I think that that's crazy. I think if you want a position somewhere, especially where they're going to pay you, it's nice and I think easy to work at my firm. You should be on time, right? Or am I crazy for thinking that? I don't know.
You know, being unemployed as a person in their 20s, it's like with no responsibilities. Let me put that out there. When I say responsibilities, I'm talking kids, rent, you know what I'm saying? You might have a little car, no little phone bill. Cool. That first week, it's like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel alive again. You catching up on all your shows, you know what I'm saying? You calling people, but they like, oh, I got work. So, you ain't really getting that much social time. That's another thing. You're not getting no social time. Because every time you try to talk, people got work, bro. That second week, you start applying for jobs. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to feel like a bum. I'm a little depressed. Feel me? Still got a little money, though. The whole time you applying for jobs, I don't want none of you to call me back. I'm doing this strictly for the mental thought of at least I try. I really don't want y'all to hire me. Then that phone bill come up. Okay. Start going a little harder now on that third week. Start going a little harder. Sorry, they telling you, we want you to come in for training tomorrow. What? Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I done been through the drought. I was low-key happy I got a job, you know what I'm saying? I can pay my phone bill now, but it's just like, okay. I gotta start tomorrow though. Like I need like a week to process this shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's an experience for sure, and it's definitely something you just don't want to go back to. Yeah, you just don't.
So what a lot of people feel is really burning out at their work, yet they can't really afford to do anything different. When a lot of them hear they're gonna get fired, some of them actually let out this sigh of relief because they never liked this job in the first place, and they think they're gonna be able to take a break for the first time in a long time. But then only when they start realizing how tough the job market is right now that they start freaking out a little bit, because it is not easy to land another job after getting fired, not like 5 years ago during COVID. So many of them are under so much pressure that bills are adding up, but they can't find a replacement job anytime soon. This is a really weird position to be in, but more and more people are feeling to be in this position these days.
I'm going to say it because no one else will. I've seen online how everyone's saying that the job market in 2026 is going to be the most difficult. No one can get a job. And I was just saying how a lot of people who are especially my age, like I just graduated in May. Before my senior season of soccer, I was training all summer long, like on top of an internship, like on top of everything. Every single day in the summer, I had this insane Google Excel sheet, and it would just have like I would LinkedIn message people at least like 10 a day saying like, can I speak with you? Because I originally wanted to work in sports, and then I came to find out there's absolutely no money in sports unless you're the player, obviously. So aborted that, but I learned because I literally would have this Excel sheet, and it would have literally hundreds of people I talked to. I would say 100 to be realistic. It would have the person's name, if they answered my LinkedIn message, because then I would send another one if they didn't answer. And honestly, all these people end up answering. And then it would just have everything organized. If I talked to the person, what they said, I scrolled through. The job I'm at right now, none of those people were even at that company, but it took that many people and that much to learn from. Also, all the time, like if you're applying to a job, you're not going to get it. You need to talk to someone within the company in order to go. That's just how it is. And everyone's like, oh, you have to know someone. It's not like, for example, for me, my parents are both in the medical field, and obviously I work in business. So that wasn't going to help me. And I didn't know anyone per se, because all their friends are also like in the medical world and my medical field. So I would just LinkedIn message all these people, and that's how you're going to build your network. But I think people right now are just too freaking lazy. Like, go on LinkedIn, message these people, have it organized in an Excel sheet, and then and if this way, like in a year or two, if you're like, oh, I do want to work in sports again, you can go back, find that person you talked to, be like, oh, I talked to you at this time. Like all these people, like I still keep in touch with, like it's good to have just in case, but that's how much it's going to take. And then that's also the only way you're going to get it. If you think you're going online to apply for a job and you're just going to get it, by a literal application, I mean, if you have, like, congrats, but you're probably in the 1%. Also, with AI right now, everyone's resumes are spectacular. Like, if your resume is not good, that's probably on you. We literally have AI, can do the whole thing for you. So I think overall, I know that everyone's saying, like, oh, you need to know someone, this person knew that, their dad knew this person. No. Go on LinkedIn, message people who work there. These people are getting paid. If you get a job, they're getting paid to refer you. And then talk to them, see if they even like it, if you're gonna like it, and go from there. But I think that right now people are just too lazy. They're gonna apply online, like, talk to someone. They're gonna help you, like, guide you. Like, it's so rare. I've had so many people who are so nice, so friendly, and they're always just like, listen, only thing I ask is that you do the same. Like, when you move up in life, like, that you'll talk to someone who wants to talk. Also, you need to stop going on LinkedIn to just see what those people at your school are posting. Like, I graduated from Richmond, went to Penn State, so I had a lot of people on there. Every time you log on, especially from Richmond, these people are having jobs at the top companies, Goldman Sachs, Morgan. I mean, those are just like easy ones you're seeing every day. And then everyone gets stressed out, and you're saying, like, do not worry about what these people are doing, because you don't know how they got it, what they're doing. Who cares? No one cares. Go on there to just network with other people. And, like, you can go on a website, find people, like, everyone's online, especially because we have AI right now. But there's my 2 cents.
So the New York Times is reporting that LinkedIn receives 11,000 job applications per minute, which is roughly 15 million job applications per day, which is the reason why your job search is taking a little bit longer than expected, or you keep getting ghosted. It actually has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the sheer volume of applications that are flooding the market right now. If you're looking for something and you want your application to see the light of day, I need you to do 3 things for me. Number 1, you have to follow up every time that you apply for a job. 90% of people don't, which is why they don't hear back. You need to make sure that you are finding someone within the organization that can flag your application. Remember that the system that your resume goes into is a very big black hole. And unless someone knows that your application is there, they're never going to see it. Which leads me to rule number 2. You need to be looking for referrals. I wouldn't even be applying for jobs online right now. I would apply as a formality. I would be looking for people at every single company that I want to apply to. Because again, you need some type of human connection. AI and the ATS, that is the system where your resume goes, they're not working for you. And then last but not least, number 3, your resume needs to be stellar. It needs to be super strong. One quick thing that you can do is just cross-reference a job description for something that you plan on applying to. You can ask ChatGPT, or you can do otherwise. But essentially, you want to look for all of the qualifications that are listed there, all of the must-have skills that you need, those keywords. Make sure that your resume has them, because when the ATS is doing that screening, or if the company is using AI to do the screening, that is what they're searching for. They're searching for the keywords. And if you don't have them, again, you're not going to hear back. So yeah, the market is a little bit crazy right now, but you can survive as long as you do what I say.
I got laid off from my job about 2 hours ago. I really did love my job, and I worked from home, and I loved everything about it, so I worked hard all the time. I'm not here to ask for money. I'm just here to ask if you know anywhere that is hiring. I live in California. I have a lot of experience with food, with admin, with law, with a lot of stuff. And if you like my content, I would appreciate it if you could interact with it. Anything helps right now. I have been applying to jobs, so hopefully something better is out there for me. And to all my coworkers who also got laid off, I hope that you find something else better too. I do have an apartment, I do have pets, I do have a kid, so it's not easy because I'm doing it by myself as well. So this is your reminder to not overwork yourself for a company, because when it comes down to it, they could just let you go like nothing. I am going to be taking a break, but thank you for listening. Love y'all.
There's no easy way to say this, but I got laid off before my birthday at the beginning of this year and before Christmas a couple days ago. So 2 layoffs 1 year, and it really sucks because I've lost a lot this year. And I was reflecting on the things I'm grateful for and how I want to reimagine the term laid off. So I came up with this acronym: lay all of it down, optimistic for the future. That's been holding me during this time. And also thinking about the time that I'm getting back to rest, reset, and reflect as I prepare to build my coaching business. There's never a good time to be laid off, but I know that this will be a setup for my come up. So if you want to follow me on the next 3 months of figuring out what the heck I'm going to do with my life, follow me. Okay. Until next time.
So my wife's been laid off from the tech field since November. She still has yet to find a job, no matter how entry level she looks or mid level she goes. Nothing seems to work. It seems like every job takes either a few days to give her the same response, or we're going for another candidate, or it's an automatic, like, she fills out the application and maybe like 10 minutes later, boop, denied. So what are people doing? And people that have gotten laid off in the tech field, what are you doing now for work? Because she just can't find anything. It's putting strain, obviously, on the family finances, but honestly, I'm just curious, like, where are you finding the jobs? Because we can't.
I got fired from my 9 to 5 last week, and I'm not getting another job. I know this might sound absolutely crazy, because it does, and I don't care. I decided that the things that I've been putting on the back burner, the life that I want for myself, it doesn't look like where I've been for the last 10 years. And I kind of want to explore those options a little bit more. I literally hate being at a red light and recording because people can stare at me. But I record this video to say that I know that there's probably a lot of people out there who's either in the position that I'm in right now or is sitting at a 9 to 5 that they want to quit but are too scared to. Sometimes I think about this situation and I think that it could have been a blessing, because then it's giving me the time and the freedom to kind of explore other options. And I know what you're thinking. I must have a whole bunch of money saved up, or I live at home, and that's not true. I live in a completely different state than any of my family. I don't share any of my bills. Everything is literally on me, and I don't have a savings account. But that is partially why I want to do this. It's because of the fact that no matter how much I worked, no matter how much I did, I was just getting by. So I say that to say that I want something better, and if that means that I have to create it, then I will. And yeah, if you're interested and you want to come along with me for the journey, then follow me and we'll see where this takes us.
What's up, y'all? So y'all know a couple months ago, back in June, I was terminated from my job in Chase. I've been unemployed since then, and what pissed me off this morning is that it's so crazy how I've been applying for jobs consistently. I'm talking about jobs that I applied to months ago are just now emailing me back today about how I didn't get the position, or it's other qualified candidates. And y'all, I have experience in not only mortgage, loans, claims. I have my insurance adjuster license. I'm experiencing insurance verification. Like, the credentials are there. let's not get that confused. The experience is there. Years, almost 7 years of all this experience. And when I tell y'all, I have not been able to get not one interview, not one phone interview. And what's today is? So if I got fired in 4 months, like, I feel like that's so insane to me. And it's already hard enough trying to navigate life outside of being a corporate girl. Like, trying to figure out what I'm talented. Well, I already know what I'm talented in, but just trying to maneuver the space is already mentally challenging enough. And for y'all to sit up in here and email me back 30, 60 days later telling me I ain't get the job is pissing me off even more. So for my unemployed people who recently lost their job this year, let me know how y'all journey is going, and if I'm the only one that's experiencing this, not getting any type of opportunity to even get on a phone interview. Like, it can't just be me. But what I can tell y'all is that during my time off, I have been getting so many opportunities outside of just corporate shit. Like, I have really tapped into my creativity times 10, and I've just been getting a lot of opportunities in the avenue that I specialize in. So I'm not really stressed and depressed about, not having a job right now. But I don't know, we gonna see. But y'all let me know in the comments, is it just me, or y'all ain't getting no interviews neither? What's going on?
I've been laid off. I don't have a fucking job. I'm unemployed. I have no income. Oh, I'm so fucked. Let's go to Starbucks. Maybe you can help me.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I have really based opinions, so.
Okay, perfect. I just got laid off.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Will you give me, literally anything?
Yeah.
Venti would be great. I'm gonna load myself up.
Let me build you the perfect drink, my love.
Okay, definitely a coffee.
What is your feelings on chocolate and pistachio?
Great. We have great feelings about that.
Okay.
Anything you say.
Okay. Anything else today, my love?
That'll be it.
Okay, that'll be $7.61 at the window for me.
Thank you. I'm going to Barnes & Noble after this. What? I'm just doing everything that can make myself feel better. Yeah, Are you sure? Are you for real? Thank you. Oh my gosh. That was so fucking nice, bro. She gave my drink for free. Hey ladies, if you just got fired, you too can get a Dubai chocolate mocha. We got a venti because I just said fuck it. We're not gonna have venti money soon. Taste test? It's really fucking good. No, that's really good. No, that's really good. Thank you. Now we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble because I need Tower of Dawn. We've made it. I think it's time that I go through all my DMs and I respond to all the sugar daddies wanting to give me money. Can I pay for? You can pay for my bills. When he goes, what would you spend the money on? Your nails or your rent? Rent and insurance, because I'm gonna not have insurance soon. Look at all these people with jobs. The whole book about kale is crazy. While I'm crying, I might as well just buy Kingdom of Ash. This many pages would normally intimidate me, but I have a lot of time. Just got fired. Paycheck.
80% of Amazon workers will be fired before 2026. Guys, this is insane. Look at this. Amazon just announced 14,000 layoffs. Its CEO made over $40 million last year. UPS announced 48,000 layoffs. Its CEO made over $24 million last year. Intel announced 20,000 layoffs. Its new CEO's package is valued at nearly $69 million. This is what I mean when I say the system is rigged, guys. This is crazy. And yes, the system is rigged indeed. Look at what people are saying in the comments. Perhaps move to a country where there is not a bunch of large corporations running things, question mark. Mongolia, Somalia, Pakistan. Let's see what the general quality of life is going to be like for you there. You know the next step in the AI sequence is universal basic income, right, question mark. And yeah, Jay, very true. This person said, what cuts will these CEOs need to take in order to save these jobs? And I have no clue. Yeah, they're going to have to definitely take some cuts, though. But yeah, guys, I have no clue what to say about all this. This is actually kind of crazy. It's really not that much money. But drop your guys' thoughts in the comments about this.
I've been unemployed for 5 months. At this point,
think I'm in psychosis. Unemployment checks have stopped coming because they said I ran out. I'm sorry I couldn't find a job. Tell the job to stop ghosting me. I've applied for things as high as executive level, and I've applied to be baristas, a grocer at a grocery store. Now I'm door dashing. I just drove for 3.5 hours today, and I made $40, barely, and that's not enough to fill my gas tank up, because yeah, I don't know what to do anymore. Hang on, they say. To what?
I'm absolutely terrified that I'm about to get laid off from my job that I've worked at for 5 years at Amazon. My name is Jamie, and why am I sharing this? It's so cringy. My husband and I are starting a bathroom remodel, and I'm sharing the progress and content about it along the way. And I really enjoy making content. I have 3 kids that I would also love to continue to stay home with and try and figure out a different way on how to make income. Stick around, like and subscribe, and watch my bathroom remodel along the way, and fingers crossed that I don't get laid off.
I feel really bad for this girl, but she's only part of the statistics, as Amazon just literally announced that they're laying off 16,000 workers. So I guess she's one of those 16,000 that got laid off this January. Or it could be that she got laid off last October by Amazon also, because they also laid off 14,000 people last October. This is only part of a growing trend of large corporations laying off people, especially tech-related white-collar jobs. These jobs are really in danger right now because of the introduction of AI and how fast AI is progressing. So these companies decided that they really need less and less humans in these roles, and they're starting to fire these people. This can save a lot of money for the owners and the shareholders of the company, but it's really bad for the employees. Moreover, this really speaks of a bigger problem of this trend just keeps going as AI keeps developing, and more of these white-collar workers are gonna disappear. But where are these people gonna go, and what can they do? That is the big question that society really needs to answer.